Welcome. I'm hoping this will be a very quick and easy assignment for you and a lesson that you basically can do already. Basically, what you're going to be doing is graphing a system of linear equations because we're solving systems just like the last assignment that I gave you, except this time I want you to graph it. So again, these two equations here are going to be down below the graph. They're going to be given a color, right? Orange and blue. So you click on the orange one and you're going to graph it. It has a y-intercept of -6. So just remember your slope equation form, or slope-intercept form, slope of -1. So I go down 1 and left or right 1. The blue line has a y-intercept of 0, goes up 1, right 1 for a slope of 1. And then what you do is you look to see where the blue line and the orange line cross, and you write that point in here. Make sure you always give the x value first. X value is -3. The y value second. The y value for where those two lines cross is also a -3. And so you type in -3, -3, and hit submit. Again, as another quick review, we're just doing y equals mx plus b, where that second value, is our y-intercept. So I click on the orange one, do a -2 y-intercept, has a slope of 1, so I go up 1 and right 1. I've graphed the orange one. Now I'm going to click on the blue one. Now the blue one, that second term is a -5. That tells me it has a -5 intercept, a slope of -2. So I'm going to go down 2 and right 1. So I'm going downhill, and we notice we cross right here at the point that has an x value of -1 and a y value of -3. So I type in -1 and -3. And hopefully the majority of these problems will be no harder than this. I'm going to jump ahead because I'll bet anything we eventually get to some equations that are in standard form, not slope-intercept form. So you'll either need to take the time to change those to slope-intercept form or do your x and y intercepts, which is what I like to do. So for this blue equation here, I'm going to set x equal to 0, which that means I just cover up the x term, and then I'm going to solve for y, which means y will be a +6. Then I'm going to cover up the y because I'm going to set y equal to 0. That term goes away, and then x is a -6. So just make sure you do the correct y value on the y-intercept and the correct x value on the x-intercept. Now I've graphed the blue line. The orange line still in slope-intercept form, so y-intercept of 2, slope of -3, so I'm going to go down 3, right 1. I notice the two lines cross right here at an x value of -1 and a y value of 5. So -1, 5. So I'm going to jump ahead again because I'll bet anything we eventually get to two equations that are both in standard form. No, they're still giving us to us in slope-intercept form, but they're just simple fractional fractional slopes, which is perfectly fine. This purple one crosses at 3, slope of -1/2, so down 1, right 2. Green one's y-intercept of 7, slope of 1/2, so I go up 1 over 2. We cross right here at the point -4 for an x and a 5 for a y. -4 and 5. Yep, so it shouldn't be any harder than that. If you have any questions on how to do this, please bring them to class.